Hey guys, welcome back. I am coming on to do a layout to play along with Christy's Beautiful Life, 30 days of sketches, and I'm super behind. So what you see here is footage from a crop I was at in southern Wisconsin. And I was playing along with this bingo sheet that we have for series 12, and it's super fun, and I'm doing my very best to get through it. Now, here is a sketch. It is from Scrap a Sketch, and I was trying, guys, the lighting in here was terrible, so bear with me. So we've got 4 strips, and I think that's pretty awesome because you can use your scraps on stuff like that, and we have a bit of a diagonal, so that totally works too. So I'm like, all right, what do I want to use? Now, spoiler alert, I start out this series with really concentrating. Oh, by the way, that was an April 2022 kit from the scrap room. I started out with trying really hard to do, the regular bingo across, diagonal, whatever. And I think by layout 5 or 6, I'm like, all right, I'm just going to get inspired by this bingo sheet because it was tricky. I don't have a lot of numbers in my scrapbooking. At one point I wrote a date, so that would work. But yeah, this time I still stick with it. So I've got this really great set of supplies from Simple Stories. I have created with these goodies before for design teamwork, but I love to try to push them along and give them a little bit more life and the opportunity to get on a scrapbook page. Now, while I'm at the scrap, I did not use photos. I just used a piece of paper that says 3x4 on it, so you know what the size of the scrap, like, if you wanted to scrap lift or whatever. Now, I've got some foamy pieces, some die cut pieces with this, and I have some enamel dots. So that is a great place to start. Now, the first thing I have to do is kind of figure out what I want for my background. Like, where do I want to go with it? What am I thinking? And once again, you see that shadow there? There was a big window behind me. So I had shadows, I had funky lighting. You do what you have to do at a crop. But I still wanted to record. So I think there's this video and one more at the crop. And then I will be able to just have regular studio lighting. And regular, like, yammering away, because I tend to talk and do the scrapping in real time, all of that. Okay. So I'm looking at this going, what patterns do I want to mix with what? So I love this floral and this polka dot. So I went ahead here. I backed my layout, right? On this nice hexagon. I've got those 2 patterns going, and I'm digging it. I'm liking that I literally have 4 patterns, but they are working. Now, of course, they go together because it's in a kit, but that doesn't mean that every paper in a kit necessarily goes together, but these are working. I love that. So let's see what we can come up with. I have all of these pieces stuck down. I was able to do multi-photo, wood veneer, free space, pre-made title, foam or puffy. I wanted stars and stickers, enamel dots. Fussy cutting, it definitely happened on this one. I'm trying to get wood veneer and Flair on every layout in this series because, guys, I need to call the herd. I have wood veneer that is vintage. I have some newer stuff that is gorgeous. Now for mixed media, I can do some splatty bits. And Flair or epoxy, I have Scrappin Happy Studio Flair right here. And the foam and puffies, my title is a foamy, which I think is fab that came in as clutch. So that being that, guys, this layout is pretty much done. I think it was fun. Now, it was fun to do a layout without photos because you just kind of go for it. But sometimes I feel like I can use more products if I'm telling a story. I don't know if that makes sense or not. I don't know. It moves along for me. So I have some still shots going right here. You can see just a little bit better than my wonky lighting because I was able to tweak my photos a little bit. And is there anything else? No, I don't think so. So guys, I am trying to get through this series. I am super late to the game. I taught, I got sick, but here we are.